Good morning to everyone. Am I audible? Video is there, audio is there, everything is all right? Right. So today we are starting with flower. So if we talk about flower, it is the reproductive organ of angiospermic plant. Angiospermic plant. Right? So you can say that is flower is only present in angiospermic plant. Flower is only present in angiospermic plant. Getting the idea or not? And that is the reason angiospermic plant is also called which plant? Flowering plant. Angiospermic plant is also called which plant? Flowering plant. Is it all right or not? Clear? Now we are just going to talk about part of flower. Just have a look. So you just try to understand this is the stem, assume, or you can, and from this stem, who is this? Axillary word. Here it is node is there. This is axillary word. So these auxiliary word may convert into which one? Flower. I already told in the last class. So what's happened? These shoot will grow but remain condensed. These shoot will grow and remain condensed. And at the tip region, it becomes swollen. In tip region, it becomes swollen. Getting the idea or not? So this is what basically pedicel, stalk of the flower. A stalk of the flower is which one? A stalk of the flower is what basically pedicel, and here it is which one? Base. And this swollen area is called what basically? Thalamus. Or it is also called receptacle. Now what happened? In the swollen area also who is there? Nodes are there, many nodes are there. And from this thalamus, 4 different floral whorls arise. So the outermost floral whorls which is arising here is what basically? Let me use the green color. It is which one? Calyx. Inner side of the calyx, there is another floral whorl which will arise. This one is what basically? Corolla. Then inner side of the corolla, there is another floral whorls arise. that is androecium, and in the center, innermost, who is there? Gynosium is there. So how many whorls we are finding in the flower which is arising from the thalamus? Outermost is what? Calyx, then corolla, then it is androecium, and the innermost is which one? Gynosium. So these are the 4 floral whorls. These are the 4 floral whorls arise from thalamus. And these are what basically this thalamus is swollen part. Swollen part. You see now, these are the swollen part. Is it clear in the mind or not? So these are the 4 type of whorls. Clear? Any doubt till here? So this is pedicel, it is a stalk of the flower, this is the base of the flower, this is the apical region which is swollen, which is called thalamus or receptacle, and from this thalamus 4 different type of whorls are arising: calyx, corolla, androecium and gynosium. Clear in the mind? Can we move ahead now? I think these are the things you are studying from 7th, 8th class, everybody know it. Nothing to say more here, I hope. Now I am going to talk about all 4 floral whorls. 4 floral whorls. So first I already told you calyx. Second corolla. Third androecium. And the 4th is what? Gynosium. So calyx and corolla, these 2 whorls are together, you can say, calyx and corolla are called accessory whorls. Accessory whorls. Why it is called accessory whorls, calyx and corolla? They help in reproduction. They help in reproduction but not participate in reproduction. Not participate in reproduction. Getting the idea or not? Who is helping in reproduction? Calyx, corolla is helping in reproduction, but they are not participating in reproduction. Hence, it is called which type of whorls? Accessory whorls. Keep in your mind. And androecium and gynosium, they participate in reproduction. Hence, it is called, both are called, androecium and gynosium, called reproductive whorls. Reproductive whorls. Understanding the idea, clear in the mind? So what is accessory whorls and what is reproductive whorls? You got the idea? Is it clear in the mind? So androecium and gynosium are reproductive whorls because they participate in reproduction. If we talk about the unit, unit of calyx is what? Unit is sepal. Unit of corolla is what? Unit is petal. Unit of androecium is what? You can say about the unit of androecium is stamen. And if we talk about gynosium, what is the unit of gynosium? Carpel. or pistil. Got the idea? Is it clear in the mind? So these are what basically unit. You just try to understand what I want to say unit. Just try to understand in the diagram. So all the calyx in a flower, more than one sepal are there. Outermost wall, all the sepal together called calyx. All the sepal together called which one? Calyx. Understanding the idea or not? Suppose that I am just making here. In this diagram, I have shown two for your understanding. So these are the whorls. It consists of two sepal or more than two sepal. It may be 4 sepal, 5 sepal or more sepal. But it is the outermost layer, outermost whorls. So whorl's name is calyx. Its one leaf is called sepal. This is a sepal. All together, it is what? Calyx. Picture came or not? So name of the whorl is calyx. But each component leaf, that is the unit, who are making together what? Sepal are called what basically? Calyx. Unit is sepal and whorl is called calyx. Clear it is there or not? In same way, when you just talk about rose flower, so in rose flower, suppose that you are talking about red roses. So how many petals you are removing? Many petals you are removing, na? Many petals you are removing or not? Red color, one petal is there or many petals are there? Many petals are there. So each leaf who are red color is called what basically? Petal. Is it all right? Understanding the idea? And overall red color layer is called what basically? Corolla. Understanding the idea or not? Whole whorl is called what basically? Corolla. But single leaf is called petal. Clarity came? I think everybody know about it. It's a long term batch. Certain time we forget. Anyhow, just I am coming on. So unit is petal. Likewise, third verse from outside is androecium and its unit is called stamen. In one androecium, more than one stamen is there. In gynoecium, more than one carpel and pistils are there. But unit is what? Carpel or pistil. Now I am telling you about two type of flower. One is complete flower. One is which flower? Complete flower. Another one is incomplete flower. So what is complete flower? When all the 4 whorl are present in a flower. It is called complete flower. Means such kind of flower in which calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium all are there. Such kind of flower is called complete flower. Now I am writing another terminology, that is incomplete flower. Incomplete flower. So what are the incomplete flower? When any of the whorl is absent. Is absent. It is called which flower? Incomplete flower. Understanding the idea or not? When any of the whorl is absent, that flower is called incomplete flower. Now I am going to come somehow more in this one, all 4 whorls. Look here. I told already androecium and gynoecium is which whorls? Reproductive whorls. Now if we talk about androecium, it is what basically? Unit is stamen, na? Unit is stamen. These stamen is called male reproductive organ. Male reproductive organ. Stamen is called male reproductive organ. Understanding the idea or not? And if you talk about carpel or pistil, it is also called which one? Female reproductive organ of the flower. Female reproductive organ of the flower. So androecium is the male reproductive organ and which one? Male reproductive whorls and gynoecium is female reproductive whorls. And stamen is male reproductive organ, and carpel is which one? Female reproductive organ. Now I am telling you about bisexual flower. What is the meaning of bisexual flower? Bisexual flower. So bisexual flower, such flower in which both male and female reproductive organ are present are called which kind of flower? Bisexual flower. Such type of flower in which who is present? Both male and female reproductive organ are present are called bisexual flower. Now I am telling you about unisexual flower. Unisexual flower. What is the meaning of this unisexual flower? Such kind of flower, such flower in which either of the sex organ means out of two, only one sex organ is present. Either it is male reproductive organ is present or it is female reproductive organ is present. Such kind of flower is called which one? Unisexual flower. Either of the sex organ. So unisexual flower is of two types. Unisexual flower is of two types. One is staminate. Another one is pistillate. Staminate and pistillate. There are two types of unisexual flower are there. So staminate is also called male flower. And pistillate is also called female flower. Getting the idea or not? So in a staminate, who is present? Male reproductive organ is present. Only male reproductive organ is present. Out of the two type of sex organ, only male reproductive organ present. And pistillate flower, what you are saying, only female reproductive organ present. Only female reproductive organ present. That type of flower is called which flower? Pistillate flower. Now I am asking a question. A staminate flower is a complete flower or incomplete flower? Answer this question. Staminate flower is a complete flower or incomplete flower? Answer this question. It is a very easy question. Please answer. It is an incomplete flower because how many whorls are present only? 3 whorls are present. How many whorls are present? 3 whorls are present. When it is a complete flower? When all 4 whorls are present. Here in a staminate flower, who is absent? Carpel or pistil is absent. In a staminate flower, who is absent? Carpel or pistil is absent, and in pistillate flower, who is absent? A stamen is absent. So out of 4 whorls, how many whorls is present? In unisexual flower, out of both sexes, only one sex is present. Na? So hence it is a incomplete flower. Either a staminate or pistillate is a which kind of flower? Incomplete flower. Understanding the idea? Picture came in the mind, right? Now I am just once again coming on the whorls. You will find in some plant like member of Liliaceae, who is fused together. In member of Liliaceae, in member of family Liliaceae, calyx and corolla are fused together. You are not able to differentiate between calyx and corolla, and it is called perianth. So perianth is the fused calyx and corolla, and it is a important characters of members of family Liliaceae. And do you know unit of perianth is? Unit of perianth is, of course, I am expecting you know about it, but I am looking toward your screen. Either you are giving a correct answer or not. What is the unit of perianth? Very good. Very good answer. Tepal. What is the unit of perianth? Tepal. Very good. Right? So, fused calyx and corolla is called perianth, and its single leaf is called tepal. Understanding the idea? So, I hope the basic idea is over. Ki 4 whorls are there. Calyx is the outermost whorl. Second whorl from outside corolla. Third androecium. Innermost whorl gynoecium. When all 4 present, flower is complete. When any one is absent, flower is incomplete. Calyx and corolla is called accessory whorls. They help in reproduction but not participate in reproduction. Androecium and gynoecium are reproductive whorls. What that is doing? They are participating in reproduction. Getting the idea? If we talk about unit of calyx, is called sepal. Unit means single leaf of the whorl. Or unit of corolla is called petal. Unit of androecium is called stamen. Unit of gynoecium is called carpel or pistil. Right? So stamen is male reproductive organ, carpel or pistil is female reproductive organ. Right? So these are the things we told. When calyx and corolla fuse together, it is called perianth, and the unit of perianth is called tepal, and it is reported in member of family Liliaceae. It is reported in member of family Liliaceae. Later on, I told you about complete flower. What is complete flower? When all 4 whorls are present. Incomplete flower, when any of the whorls is absent. Now, I told you about another terminology, bisexual flower. Such flower in which both male and female reproductive organ are present are called bisexual flower. And unisexual flower, such flower in which either of the sex organ present, either male or female, and based on that it is of 2 types. Staminate, when male reproductive organ is present only in flower. Pistillate, when female reproductive organ is present only in flower. Understanding the idea? Clarity came in the mind or not? Done? Over? Is it all right? So you note it out, then I will just going to say you the next aspects of the thing. Give your attention. So now we are going to talk about classification of flower. Classification of flower based on symmetry. Symmetry. Do you know the meaning of symmetry? Do you know the meaning of symmetry? What is symmetry? Anybody can pin the answer. What is symmetry? Answer it. I am waiting for your answer. Dividing into 2 half. It is not correct answer. 2 equal half. Okay. It is okay, correct. Actually, symmetry means you can say like mirror image. Mirror image. I am standing in front of you. Look my body. When I am drawing a line from here, you are finding that this side or this side is similar. Agreed or not? Is it similar or not similar? And when I am standing in a mirror, what happened? My left side appear right or right side appear left. It is occurring lateral inversion. So it is what basically? Mirror image, na? One hand there, one head here, one eye here, one ear, one nostril, another nostril. Are you getting the idea or not? So it is called what basically? Mirror image, equal halves. So when it is equal half, it gives a mirror image. Lateral inversion is same. So that is symmetry. So we are going to talk about classification of flower based on symmetry. Okay, from long time one student is pinning about mango. I have given a question, I think probably in last class. Go see the mango plant, see a branches and tell me which kind of leaf is present in mango. Either it is a simple leaf or it is a compound leaf. You just observed it. In mango, which kind of leaf is there? In mango, which kind of leaf is there? Simple leaf is there. Of course, simple leaf is there. Correct answer is simple leaf. It is not pinnately compound leaf. It is a which one? Simple leaf. Got the idea? Observe once again. Clear? All right. One student was writing about which one? Mango leaf. Doubt clear? Mango have which kind of leaf? Simple leaf. Now I am coming on which one? Classification of flower based on symmetry. So three type of flower are there. One is actinomorphic flower. Another is zygomorphic flower. And the third one is asymmetrical flower. Or it is also called irregular flower. So actinomorphic flower is also called radial symmetrical flower. In actinomorphic flower, which kind of symmetry is present? Radial symmetry is present. Which kind of symmetry is present? Radial symmetry is present. In zygomorphic flower, bilateral symmetry is there. Bilateral symmetry is there. And in asymmetrical flower or irregular flower, no symmetry is there. So three type of flower is there. Actinomorphic, zygomorphic and irregular. Irregular have no symmetry. Now we are going to deal about the actinomorphic flower. Actinomorphic flower. Give your attention. I am going to deal about which one? Actinomorphic. So what happened in actinomorphic flower? When we cut the flower into two equal halves. Two equal halves. Getting the things? Into two equal halves by more than one radial plane. Is called which one? Actinomorphic flower. We are cutting the flower into two equal halves right, by more than one radial plane. One which plane? Radial plane. It is called which one? It is called which one? Actinomorphic flower. It is called which one? Actinomorphic flower. You just try to understand with the help of example. I am just drawing a diagram. Suppose that it is not very ideally made diagram. Just I am making. You just assume it is almost same. Got the idea? So here we can cut. It may be during drawing, one becomes somehow smaller or some become bigger, but it is a which kind of flower? Actinomorphic flower. We are cutting it into like this. We are cutting it into like this, into two equal parts. We are cutting like in such a way into two equal half. We are cutting it into two equal half. Understanding the idea or not? So we are cutting this flower into two equal half by more than one radial plane. It is called which one? Actinomorphic flower. Picture came or not? So what are the example of these actinomorphic flower? Mustard, chili. Another example is dhatura, right? Na? Mustard, chili and dhatura. Okay. So these are the example you just keep in your mind. Actinomorphic flower. Picture came. Is it all right? And we are dividing the flower into two equal. I just also want to write radial half. By more than one which plane? Radial plane. Radial word I am using. Now I am going to talk about which one? Zygomorphic flower. Zygomorphic flower. So if we talk about zygomorphic flower, in zoology, similar term with that is which one? Bilateral symmetry. What happened in the case of a zygomorphic flower? When we cut the flower into two similar half. Now try to catch the word of the NCERT. Two similar half by only one vertical plane is called which one? Zygomorphic flower. Beside of this is a very easy question, everybody know it, but in a statement type question, examiner will trap you. There is a maximum probability you get trapped. Maximum probability. How will trap? They will ask, in zygomorphic flower, we cut the flower into two equal half by only one radial plane. Beside of vertical plane, they wrote what? They wrote what? Radial plane. Answer become what? Wrong. Understanding the idea? Which is which plane? Vertical plane. It is which plane? Radial plane. Here they will ask, when we cut the flower into two equal half by more than one vertical plane, story become wrong, statement become wrong. Understanding the idea? So where we require to be careful, you got the idea? Here two similar half in vertical plane. Here in two equal half in which plane? Radial plane. Understanding the idea? Is it clear in the mind? Now I am just telling you the example of the zygomorphic flower. What example of zygomorphic flower written in NCERT? Pea, bean, cassia, gulmohar. And these must be like 2 to the 4. Your perfection must be great in this area. Example, you have to bang. Got the idea? Nothing big going to us. You are missing due to because lack of perfection. Otherwise, you know the subject. It's not like what I am teaching you don't know. You know everything. But where you are lacking, perfection is missing. So work for perfection. Revise again, 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 and again until and unless it not become like 2 to the 4. Be careful on some word. Usually, mostly, always, often, when reading the NCERT, just mind these words. Because in a certain region question, in a statement type question, there is a chances they change the word, answer statement become changed. See na, here I am changing vertical plane into radial plane. Answer become wrong or not? You are saying, yeah, I know zygomorphic flower. Beside of that, my answer become wrong. Because you was not very alert while answering it. They have given radial plane or vertical plane. Is it clear? So you just please take care of these small, minute thing. They are now syllabus is not big. What is in flower in NCERT you don't know. You have studied many times. But you see, beside of that, you will do some small mistake in the paper. So you have to be careful there. I told you, na, I have given you a demo, na, I change vertical by radial. Answer become true or false? False. Here radial by vertical. Answer become what? False. Getting the idea? Clear in the mind? So P, bean, cassia, gulmohar. Try to understand with the help of example. I am drawing a diagram. And it is not a perfect diagram, only for your understanding. So this is the flower of P, and I am cutting it into 2 equal half. It is only possible to cut into 2 equal half here in such a way. Na? So it is a radial plane or vertical plane? It is a radial plane or vertical plane? Tell me, hurry up. Vertical plane. What is radial plane? Look here. Here it is the center. I am cutting like this. This is called which plane? Radial plane. Understanding the idea? This is which plane? Radial plane. And this is which plane? Vertical plane. Got the idea? Understanding the idea? Picture came in the mind or not? So in actinomorphic radial plane, in zygomorphic vertical plane. Don't confuse it. Now I am going to tell you about which one? Asymmetrical flower. Asymmetrical flower or irregular flower. When we not cut the flower into 2 equal half, in any plane, it is called which one? Irregular flower. And beautiful example is what? Kana. Beautiful example is what? Kana. Got the idea? Picture came. Understanding okay? Now we are moving ahead. Symmetry is over. So symmetry, how many things I told? Ki when we cut into 2 equal half, 2 equal radial half by more than one radial plane, actinomorphic. 2 similar half by only one vertical plane, zygomorphic. Not into 2 equal half by any plane, it is asymmetrical flower. Actinomorphic example is what? Mustard, chili, datura. Zygomorphic example is what? P. Bean, Cassia, Gulmohar. Asymmetrical flower example is what? Canna. Now we are moving ahead. Now we are going to discuss about three more terms. Trimerous, tetramerous, and pentamerous. Trimerous, tetramerous, and which one? Pentamerous. So when the number of floral leaf in floral whorl is 3 or multiple of 3. We are using the word trimerous. Got the idea? If it is 4, simply I am writing now, you know, same statement will use 4 or multiple of 4. It is a tetramerous, 5 or multiple of 5. It is pentamerous. Now student ask a beautiful question. Ki, sir, if 12 is there, trimerous or tetramerous? If 12 is there, 3 4 ja 12, 4 3 ja 12. So you tell me trimerous or tetramerous. We have to see the other leaf also. Getting the things or not? Not based on the one verse. Getting the idea? If, right, see na, one, if 20 is there, 4 5s are 20, 5 4s are 20, tetramerous or pentamerous. Isn't it? So we see in that case the another verse also. Understanding the idea or not? So trimerous is a characteristic feature of, and you are getting the idea, floral leaf. Floral leaf means, suppose that in calyx I am telling sepal number. In calyx I am telling sepal number. So in calyx if we are telling sepal number, suppose that it is 3, it is 6, it is 9, it is 12, it is 15, it is 18, likewise. So it is 3 or in multiple of 3. So in that case we are telling that flower as which one? Trimerous. Getting the idea? So trimerous is the characteristic feature of, example where we got the trimerous, monocot plants. Monocot plants are what? Basically trimerous. Monocot plants are what? Basically trimerous. Is it clear in the mind? So liliaceae, you assume the liliaceae. How many perianth is there? 3 outer, 3 inner fuse. How many stamen are there? 3 fuse with inner, 3 fuse with outer, 6. How many carpel is there? 3. Able to understand? Are you getting about the liliaceae? It is a long-term batch, na? So are you able to connect better? Is it clear in the mind? So liliaceae is a which kind of family? Monocot family. Getting the idea? Because which kind of flower is there? Trimerous flower are there. Is it clear in mind? Now I am going to tell you about which one? Tetramerous flower. Which one? 4 or multiple of 4. Beautiful example of tetramerous flower is, who will tell me? Members of family Brassicaceae. Member of family Brassicaceae. You look the Brassicaceae family in your NCERT. You look the Brassicaceae family in your NCERT. What you are finding? It is in 4 or multiple of 4. You are finding the how many sepals are there? 4. How many petals are there? 4. So you are finding example of Brassicaceae family is mustard. Brassicaceae family is also called which one? Mustard family. Got the idea? And pentamerous condition, number of floral leaf are 5 or multiple of 5. It is example of pentamerous is which one? Dicot. Example of pentamerous is dicot. And in NCERT, 2 family. Which 2 family? Fabaceae. Another family, Solanaceae. You look at the floral formula, floral diagram, you will find which condition is there. Pentamerous is there. Sepal 5, petal 5. In Solanaceae, what you are finding? Sepal 5, petal 5, stamen 5. But who is not 5? Still not 5. It is not necessary everyone going to follow the rule. Understanding the idea? So these are what basically. So in NCERT, 2 family which is given is pentamerous, that is Fabaceae and Solanaceae. 1 family is a trimerous, that is which one? Brassicaceae, it is a mustard family. And in NCERT, 1 family which is given is trimerous, that is Liliaceae. And Liliaceae is what? Monocot family. Getting the things or not? And which one? Both which one? Tetramerous and pentamerous. So you are telling which one? Brassica. Brassica is a monocot or dicot? Brassica is a monocot or dicot? Tell me. Mustard is a monocot or dicot? Right fastly. Mustard is a dicot. Which type of fruit is present in mustard? Which type of fruit is present in mustard? You have studied about the example of taproot? Example of taproot you have studied. If you are not able to understand mustard is dicot, you can say, no, your taproot is there. And based on that taproot, we can say it is a dicot. Picture came or not? Understanding came or not? Okay, ji. So bye-bye. Today up to here only.
I will take half an hour class now.
Now Mohit sir will take half an hour class. Please, sir, come.
Yes.
Sir will take half an hour class. Okay, ji.
Yes, all fine.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
All fine. Yes, some small things are left, so we'll complete now, okay? And after that, you can do preparation. So in 20 minutes, half an hour, things will be over, okay? So after that, you can do the breakfast. Okay, good morning. Yes, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Okay. So, okay. Because I thought then, okay, you will be waiting for the class, and so that time you can utilize, okay. And I was also free for 15-20 minutes, so we can do the things. Okay. So in last class, what we have done? What things we completed in the last class? I think trigonometry part was over. Yes, good morning, good morning, good morning. I think, okay, let me stop this one and connect again, okay? Let me stop and connect again, okay? Then only, because they have to upload video in YouTube, na? So I'm stopping and connecting again, okay? Because they need to upload the video, so I will stop and then I will connect again, okay? Better.